finding a weird anti-air counter hit, but we're already back in the loving arms of Potemkin, and this might just be death. Faust does not have a lot of HP.
Oh my gosh, it feels like that blocked super just took the wind out of ApologyMan's sails.
Gone! It didn't stand a chance! There's no assist in this game! We can't do anything! There's no room! No! my god, never mind. Blockies.
Oh my god, it works every time.
You got this, Vinny. It's getting bigger. Yes, that's it. Let's go.
Send it back, aspect to
He gets the back throw. Yeah! He did it! He finally did it!
Please get one more.
How does he do it? How does he do it? How does he do it? How does he do it?
god, he's so talented. Oh my god. Oh my god, 97-year-old stick player reacts the old-fashioned way.
Let's go fishing.
Oh, the mix, the schmix. No. Yes. He's so talented. He's so talented. Oh my god. How does he do it? How does he do it, bro?
That was my credit card.
Oh my god, he's gold. You saw that? He summoned the hammer. That was all him, bro. Wallahi, my battery is so f***ing cooked. Holy shit. I recorded 2.5 Beneath matches and I went from 70 to 54%.
Yeah.
I'm fucking, bro. This shit is cooked, bro. Yes. No.
Here you go, Fishy.
Another chance. Never mind. What Zero Guts does to a motherfucker. Oh my, he bakes the burger.
It's personal.
Oh, alright, that's fine. Oh, no robbery, no robbery. He crawls. He crawls those, unfortunately. Oh, it's too late. Let me have it.
He wants it. He wants it so bad.
Oh my god. Okay. Nice. Get him out of there. Yeah. Mini goat. Ooh. Oh yeah, he's dead. Alright, that's fine. He did TK super? Oh, mad random.
There you go.
Nice. Oh my god, lit dive kick. Nice. Oh my god. That's huge. That's huge. You're so fine. Oh, all right. That's fine. That's fine. Everybody gets one.
We're master class. We're master class that bitch.
Oh, mini go, mini go. Scary. No, what the fuck?
There you go, Fishy.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, fuck. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Fishy.
Let's go beneath. Nice. Nice. Oh my god, Afro. Yes! Yes, he gets the back throw. Oh my god. How does he do it?
Inspirational.
There you go, Fishy.
Good round, good round, good round.
There you go.
That's fine. Come on, buddy.
You got this, Fishy.
Oh my god, run up command grab. He's so goated. Oh my god, come on. Yes! Nice, nice.
You got the burn.
Let's go, Vinny. Let's go, Vinny. Let's go, Vinny. That f***ing anti-air, are you serious?
Oh, back throw.
Yes! Back throw incident, back throw incident. Yes! Oh my god. He's so different. He's so different. Yes! Let's go, Vinny! He's so different. He's just. Is he not different?
We're losing to Washman in 2025, bro. What's going on, bro?
And I think that's what ApologyMan is going to have to really rely on his range and be an opportunist. I think that's like that key word is that Faust is a opportunist character, and we're already seeing opportunity off the rip.
Yes, right off the bat. So let's see. You know, Kabari is still going to be a good thing to use in this matchup. Even though with the cross, I always recommend people like even though a character like Faust has an easy option like that, you still want to do it.
Right. You still want to represent it.
Yeah, you still want to represent it.
Mix come all the way.
I'm about to say that was extremely risky. That was very greedy. Very greedy. You know, like very, very greedy. And I think ApologyMan was like, okay. You know, that was very, very greedy option to do right there. And, you know, did not pay off. And, you know, I guess because, like, they already won before, they were like, oh, let me try to do something different. And I think that was probably, like, the mind game that they try to come in with.
To be honest, if that comes up again, because Kurt might not have that in his head, he might be looking for that a lot more, and now ApologyMan might not ever do it again.
Yeah.
So it might be throwing him off kilter from the get-go, but let's kind of see. I might be jumping the gun a little bit here. Kermit does have him in the corner, puts the tether like we're talking about, that win con we're looking for in the mix. Nice.
Oh, is that burst? Yeah, that's a burst.
Throw down the hammer. Another. We got the workshop going here, Kizzy. We got.
Yeah. Literally got the fro now. Mess with the fro, you gotta go.
Okay.
Boom. Just like that.
Take it to the barber shop. Love to see it. We'll put down some love.
Okay. Eating the bomb right now. It's scary.
That's not good for your digestion, man.
Yeah, it's scary though because the setup is about to be really messed up. He's going. Oh, he just knocked to throw it. Went for the setup. Boom.
I'm going to show you a different reality, one that I'm winning. ApologyMan already taken one on the board.
Yeah, like I said, like, you know, I would like to see a little bit more Far Slash in this matchup. You know, Far Slash, you know, even though it may not be like the best in terms of like some of the best straight hits, but just kind of just throwing it out against Faust just to annoy them, such a good thing to do. Jump S is also a great option as well.
Yeah, Jump S is definitely the go button. As soon as you say that, Kizzy, like you were talking about, already starts to reel its ugly head one more time for the fans.
Through the hammer, that was a great hammer. You know, it's funny when it comes about Faust hours. It's like, depending on the item he throws, sometimes it's a great item to throw out on Mash, you know?
Okay, in the wall break there on Kermit's side. Looking a little bit better for them this time around here. No more shenanigans going to happen, but speaking of shenanigans here, we're starting to throw the obstacle course. The Sentry Drone coming out here. Middle Gear, is that you?
Yep, and again, Mini Faust always coming through. Can literally make any of his grab opportunities safe, you know, because if it whiffs, then the Mini Faust comes to save him. You know, it's such a very, very good Faust tactic, I like to call it.
Hey, we're dropping down the hammer just to cover our bases. Teleports right in, burst gone there from Kermit, but has a lot of tension to work with.
The Far Slash.
And baits out the burst. He understood the mission well. Kermit staying alive.
Yes, and those are the Far Slash that I was talking about. Just throwing them out and just kind of like using the RC to kind of confirm. It's 9 frames. You just want to just take advantage of any scenario that is like -2 and up. You know, just throw that button out. It's going to win majority of the time.
Okay, looking pretty good there from ApologyMan's side so far here. I like these preemptive buttons coming out there from ApologyMan as well. Kermit making their way in. Counter hit. Jump S.
Okay.
We are tethered to it, but
yeah, this is a great scenario.
That crawl was so good to go underneath the jump S there, kind of mitigating that whole situation. The neutralization from ApologyMan has been so good.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to use JH after that next scenario.
Right.
Put them
Rotate on it.
Yeah, rotate that. I think that'd be a good thing to do right now.
Break that mix messed up again.
There we go. This is scary right here. The stress levels are high. Yep, do it again. Yep, this is where I think that this character is so amazing at. Is being able to put you in that scenario and just put you there constantly and make you think about what she's going to do next.
Yeah, able to kind of loop that offense. Deflex shield coming out from there from ApologyMan here. A lot of tension on both sides. Fro coming out, wants to avoid that. Does not want to get fuzzy its potential. Mix. The Fro's onto him. Oh, finish it.
Oh, this is scary. Good blocks. One mistake.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't think they want to take chip damage either.
Oh! That Far Slash like you were talking about, Kizzy K, is the money maker here for Kermit. 1-1 apiece now for these two. You know, I think there's a lot on the line here. I think it's pride.
Yes, a lot of pride. And we love pride in California, so I'm sure Kermit is showing all the pride that they got right now. There we go. That's fine. Just keep throwing it out. Like, you rotate it up. Sometimes throw a little 2S there, but the main scenario is throw out that far slash so fast, so effective, and like it forces them to have to keep crawling. And then that's when you start adding in the jumps and start adding in the rotation of your offense right there. But ApologyMan just showing so much vigilance in terms of their decision making, not being afraid. You know, I think one of the biggest things is always important, man. Never be afraid of doing your game plan, no matter what.
Yeah, always stick to your game plan. Having a game plan coming this has been working out so far for ApologyMan. Puts down the mini falls for time. This time the cross up there on the NATO. And yeah, we're going to hold on to this burst there on Kermit's side. Man, even for good measure, right? Breaking some ankles at the end.
Yeah, breaking some ankle with the mix. And, you know, running over the ankle, hitting it. And mini falls is like, I ain't done with you, dog.
Well, let me get some too.
Yeah, let me get some of that too. Nice match with the 5P right there.
Okay, trouble on the side ring in the homies, and the tap does. I saw what you did.
I think what they were trying to do was either make them block where they're forced to block mini Faust, but I think they were slightly off. So him being able to jump off there was very unfortunate for ApologyMan. But Kermit was probably like, thank goodness that I was free.
Okay, yeah, this is looking so difficult here.
Yeah.
Wall them over there. First
nice.
ID over. Gonna go for the direct super. Make sure we get that guaranteed damage. We do have still burst there on Kermit's side. And now we gotta see if ApologyMan can bait out this next burst too.
Yeah, so that adjustment that ApologyMan did was, I knew that you're gonna start a bar in with forward slash. I'm just gonna IED over because I know that you don't have resources to make it safe. And that was such a great adjustment. That was actually very, very good on ApologyMan's end. It's actually incredible to be able to figure that out on the fly, especially how fast the tempo his match has been going. And game 2 for ApologyMan. That was actually very beautiful what ApologyMan did.
Now I did say like Baiken did have answers in terms of like parry like being offered, but we saw Kermit use it like at the very end of that game, and it unfortunately did not work out. I'm not sure how much application they're able to get, but now the homies haven't been betrayed you there. ApologyMan, Kermit got you in the corner, got you tethered, of course. There's that overhead we've been looking for, Kizzy.
Yes, and again, that tether scenario, it doesn't matter how good you are on defense, man. You gotta fight, you gotta brawl with her. And you know, she is one of the queens of brawl in this game.
She scraps, man.
Oh, that was such a...
Did that count the backdash, right?
Nah, they did empty jump 2S, 2K, 6K. And I think that's what happened.
Well, anyways, we got a perfect on deck here. Kermit looking pretty bright.
Oh, nice. Good mix. That was really good. Oh, wow. They forced that option right there. And then ApologyMan looking for it still and was able to get so much tempo from that. The big 18, nice damage. Using the mix to kind of get in and go for the art Roman cancel. Did not really capitalize a lot on that counter hit setup. Missed another combo there too. But Kermit is just mashing a lot on that scenario and just did not work out at all.
Yeah, and now we are on game point here. ApologyMan making a statement here is saying that, like, you know what, you got the pre-local here, but when it comes down time to play ball, I'm dunking on you.
Did not punish that, tried to with 5P. I like the Kabari option, but our TK drill is already a thing. I would like Kermit to do a little more jump S now that ApologyMan has established that they want to jump more often than normal that they was usually doing, so I want to see Kermit's adjustment off of that.
Yeah, I like it. He's kind of putting the idea in the head that, like, all right, you want to go for the initiative. Now going for the initiative, the double jump D, nice blocks in there, has to respect the pop. Just kind of jump scare with the BRT backdash here, putting some damage on them. It's be very close. You got one more chance, Kermit. Guess for game?
Yep, guess for game. Got a lot of meter to work. Oh.
One of the best normals in the game, and it's still going to be here to stay.
2P.
ApologyMan.
2P.
Yeah, so you wouldn't see it though from who plays this game. I'm telling you, this is all new information, bro. The firebrand there, that was nonsense.
Also, Uwabami on vanilla Johnny this time around? Wants to be the main character of today, and I respect that. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you don't get to IAD at me for free.
Yeah, I mean, we always talk about how good Johnny is, but what ends up happening with Faust is there's a lot of that. Oh, good combo come out from ApologyMan. There's always a lot of that question of, wow, do you actually know this matchup? Because if you don't, then ApologyMan's gonna be able to take a lot of things into his advantage, as we see there, you know, landing on the meteors. Uwabami trying to push his advantage and getting absolutely nothing from it.
Oh, and a nice high counter hit on that close as is going to be the starter you want. Can't quite get to a 50% off of off air hit there, but still, you know, not a bad amount of damage. We'll see where we can take it. Donut, not exactly the tool you want. We all know about Beneath and those meteors. You know, we all know about Beneath and Mini Faust. You know, he's just got characters
my God.
that hits.
Yeah, that hitbox is very high, and Faust's legs are very far back, which is what caused that interaction. But speaking of what caused interactions, we've seen this one before. Super PRC coming out, giving ApologyMan the advantage once again.
Oh yeah, and especially against. Oh my God. Okay, we're just letting reversals rip. This is just what we're doing. Even ApologyMan had a little bit of smile on his face about that one.
I mean, I respect it. No meter coming out. Oh, the jab is just gonna close it out here.
I respect that. I respect that. That was a gentleman's like, I'm gonna wait for the wire seat. No, 2P. Let me check it real quick.
Getting tied up 1-1 in regards to the round, but no burst for Uwabami. Not gonna matter too much though, because you already know Johnny with that health pool is a burst consuming machine. He's gonna get plenty of that back as the set continues.
Gosh, and Uwabami, you see it there, and I'm really curious if we'll see it more in the set. Uwabami's awareness of when the cards are still left over from a past interaction, so on. And we got a little bit of value off it there, but ApologyMan back in the driver's seat with his super. What's it gonna be, Uwabami? Are we spinning here? You're gonna have to find a way out. Oh, just raw dashes out?
Even if you spin, the win condition is on the screen. Look at this. Even regardless of that, there's nothing you could do because you're suddenly in disadvantage.
Oh, okay, you know what? Air hitting on the backside. Uwabami, can we find a way in? You got a lot of meter, but
not gonna quite kill. Has to do one more mix-up. Good deflection comes out here from ApologyMan. Now you're in the air, not much you can do. Gets the air throw with his skill, no GG. Doesn't find it. Gets out of the way of the gold burst and finds the far slash, threads the needle, and closes out game number 1.
That was such a beautiful interaction from ApologyMan. There's so many layers to that, because seeing the card on the floor, Uwabami's like, oh, you're gonna lock in on the card. ApologyMan is one step ahead. He says, I put items on the screen all the time. You think that scares me? You think that's mental stacking me? And having the awareness to backdash out, get out of gold burst block range? Oh my goodness, ApologyMan, show us some more, please.
That was insane. Pulling the very rare emotions out of Uwabami. Usually a player, as you said, extremely stoic, but now some of these interactions are very clearly starting to get to him, as you can see from the player cam on the other side. However, now has to find a way out with anything. I'm not gonna go there. We got 7 white letters on the screen and another round going to Apology.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not too worried, right? Uwabami, like I was saying, is a long set player, wants to really run it all the way. So I will not count Uwabami out until the final game count. But, you know, you're gonna have to earn your way there. Bar crush on the low, just getting some normal pressure in here. No need to RC the throw. The corner situation is everything here. We're gonna get what we want, a super plus frames. And another situation for Uwabami to just kind of run away with this one. Burst is not coming back anytime soon.
Huge life lead for Uwabami. He can play incredibly safe, but I mean, listen, when you're playing against a character with no DP, you might as well go for the option that's going to net you that frame advantage. And now Uwabami is on the board once again.
It's a great goal. Oh, the wildest. Okay,
Charge
okay.
done.
Hold on. Let's settle in there.
Oh. Listen, I know I called him old at the start, but not that old.
Yeah, come on. It's reacting. Oh, the wild assault. Left just enough time that Uwabami tried to get through, but Beneath shaking his head after that little slight timing mix on that wall break.
Oh my goodness. It seems like Uwabami just doesn't have the necessary item awareness, right? It's like a lot of his interactions are going fine, and then it's like, oh wow, but there's a hammer out. This probably isn't the option I should be doing.
Yeah, but I mean that's also ApologyMan is just so labbed for what item he sees to what setups are coming next. Okay,
100 bar for ApologyMan.
Hey, yeah, you try. You know, it's a you were gonna be wrong or right. You gotta send it eventually.
Yeah, I mean, had a couple opportunities to go for the burst there, but I was not necessarily known for the burst safe router. So honestly, if I was there, I probably would have maybe gone for option a little bit earlier. Trying to get some of those guaranteed points out. But Uwabami has a game plan that we will hopefully be seeing here in the next couple rounds. So far, it has been all ApologyMan all the time.
And getting a round start. I mean, this is like pretty much what you want, right? When Uwabami gets started, it rolls, but just hasn't been able to bring it all the way together to a game win. R/slash just going wide. Really struggling with that, like that J2K range, and there it is again, just getting caught on dash up so many times.
Oh, there was a route there, not gonna find it, just gonna take advantage.
Crawl under far slash.
Not too greedy.
Yeah, Uwabami not quite timing the punish right, but should be a... Whoa!
Whoa! Why'd that side switch? Oh no! Uwabami getting 2 bad breaks in a row. Will ApologyMan be able to capitalize?
Oh my gosh, and what a great match there to just take momentum out of Uwabami's hands, but we find a way through in the end. Uwabami, fix your hair. You know, you can get a little rattled, but there's a lot more Guild Gear to be played. Knockdown here, we got the... Careful, yeah, I was gonna say, you get a couple guard cushions in there, it's good, but ApologyMan needs to be a little more careful.
Trying to push offensive situations. Has the hammer, gets an unlucky drop, but as you already said, extremely labbed out, knows exactly how to navigate items, even when he's getting bad breaks instead.
Getting picked up there. Ooh, okay, you know what? 1 for 1. You know, it could happen to you. Falls out of the corner there. Getting top. Yeah, such a good call. Again, it's just, they're so, I feel like ApologyMan is just so versed in the items, right? Oh, you want to hit the bomb? I'm already 2-S'ing. I'm already holding.
Oh, that crop was OD! Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. You just caught Johnny doing the splits for no reason. Said, allow me to put you back on your rear. Through the wall we go, 50% down, and Uwabami needs a lifeline and needs to find it fast.
Oh, that's not it. If anything, this is a lifeline for ApologyMan, extending that lead. Has the Afro on deck. Good timing on the burst. And this is the counter hit you need.
Yeah, ApologyMan holding on for now.
Oh no.
Tries to beat the burst, commits to punishing the PRC super, but ApologyMan gets in, and yeah, that will kill. Just barely enough. I don't think wall break is even needed. ApologyMan, 3-0.
Oh no! Wait.
The OTG didn't kill.
Okay. I was like, whoa. I'm not gonna lie, those guns kind of got me. They kind of got me. That's why I was like.
In FGC history as a like overall came from the LCQ to win AWT finals, which a lot of players don't typically do. And even in Street Fighter has similar things, but making waves. RedDitto continuing to try and see how far he can take it. ApologyMan start things up nice.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Like, listen, I know that Nathan's gonna win, but if Manute wins this, you will get so sick. I'm just letting you know now.
Look, we can't start now. You know, it's game 1. It's game 1 round.
Oh no, I'm just setting the precursor. I'm just letting you know. Okay. That way you're not surprised.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Because if there's somehow, like, I don't know how this would happen, right? I love a need to the ends of the earth. If this happens, I'll be suffering.
You know what? I can understand that. But yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna be a real quick punish for you. Manages to pick it up. Yeah, you're gonna have to air block that one. 6B though, back in the driver's seat.
Coming out. Gotta see what the pickup is here. Should get the standard. Yeah. No block on the tab dust from the young man. RedDitto.
Allegedly reactable.
Very reactable.
Some may say. Oh, finds a nice 6B there.
Oh,
a little too far for the Mortabato to reach. PRC on reaction, though, to at least hold on to your turn. Speaking of tap dust, tries to put a reaction on you, and neither of you are doing it. Not in Winners Finals, not when the mental stack is this high.
I was going to say, it's like, even though, like, the 100-meter was spent, you could at least, you know, turn your lemons into that lemonade, say, all right, I'm going to get good screen positioning here. I still got my burst. You know, you're going to start counting your blessings, right? RedDitto did that, kept the mental in check, and now has secured himself around in this first game.
Absolutely. Artist off to a great start on this one, because with no burst on ApologyMan's side, this is going to be a wall break with super, and it's going to be a deadly situation.
Yeah, this is tough. This is definitely a spot you do not want to be in, especially with a player of this caliber, someone who has the offense on lock like this. Gotta block one way, not gonna be the way that you're expecting.
No, finds it out on the low. Wall break with super once again. We've seen these loops so many times from our AWT champion, and right now just putting another one away. RedDitto off to that game 1.
That reaction was so good. Recognizing, you know what, I need a little bit of an invulnerability. So I'm going to just be straight with it and do the super immediately. Great play from RedDitto. ApologyMan, though, showing some signs of hope regardless of how that first match went.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely making a very good case for himself.
Oh, no.
Slam's light miss there, but, you know, RedDitto not trying to get too fancy with it just yet. Sword toss. Yeah, okay. Good deflect shield for ApologyMan, but you're not out of the woods yet. You are still in this corner.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, this this pretty impressive showing from ApologyMan is definitely being aided by RedDitto's drops, right? Like, that is definitely not to be disregarded. Obviously, ApologyMan very strong, but when a player who is very reliant on his executional skill, especially like very certain combos, ends up not finding those hits, things can get pretty scary.
That was honestly kind of a dirty mix. That felt like, you know, I didn't know the low was coming. But I mean, again, reason why they're up there. RedDitto off to a good round start win. Lines that out on the 2S. ApologyMan not opting into the burst, but relying on that mini Faust to keep him covered, and RedDitto just maneuvers it greatly.
So scary. Look at that. It's like the button that has both made and broken ApologyMan through with that power slash. Getting outranged and outgunned means that a pivotal part of that game plan is just completely off the table.
Oh, that was
the fuzzy jumper. The fuzzy jumper is out and on the loose. You see him out there 3 times, covering all those defensive options. Incredible stuff out here from RedDitto. But ApologyMan holding on to a very slim life. We got to see what he can do with it.
Yeah, and you're going to need another situation here.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, great option from RedDitto to just mash on dash there and try to get out of that after you see the super is going to be blocked out. ApologyMan needs to find the in. 6P is going to do it, but that projectile stays on the screen. Beneath takes one back.
And has the burst advantage as well. Both players having the same idea. Said, Jinx, you owe me a drink at the bar.
Ooh. And you know NorCal's going to be turning up at that bar after this, no matter win or lose. But we always love to come with a SoCal win, and RedDitto trying to just make sure that happens. Trying to lock you in the corner. Oh, a slight flub on the air throw turns into an air defense? No.
I mean, you have to think about it this way. If either Nubenheimer or RedDitto wins this tournament, then Socal will stand alone atop the most Slashback wins. Had Nubenheimer taken it in volume number 1, Tickle Me Mauer, who is out of the tournament now, taking the second volume of this tournament, and now you have 2 contenders for someone who could potentially break that tie.
Absolutely. 2S off the round start. Immediate burst from ApologyMan. The patience from RedDitto. The confidence this man has in every situation is uncanny for just a humble TFT player.
I think that this is more just like, I mean, you talk about him, and then like, you know, made top 8, went inside, barely dropped any games, and I was like, yo, like, what are the vibes, brother? He's like, I don't know, I'm just happy to be here. Like, you know, there's no real vibes, no real nervousness. Like, I know I'm not funny either way, and that's the type of mindset that frees you from making those mistakes, and can't free you from this damage though for ApologyMan. I mean, my goodness. Now RedDitto sitting on set point once again, failing to drop a game.
Even ApologyMan just had a head shake that was, I guess, because it's just RedDitto just knows in every situation.
Oh my goodness.
Get back in the corner. Welcome to jail. I'm going to show you where your cell is, and I'm going to lock you there until I take this winner's final set, unless ApologyMan might be planning the greatest escape of all.
What going to need to be, because my goodness gracious, RedDitto on a tear as usual.
That was all off of Trumpet.
Oh,
Why does he know? Why is he this good? Why is Socal this goated, Avian? I have to ask you.
Man, I gotta say, that's definitely some Ramblethal technology, because no other Socal individual can do that with the character that we're playing. I gotta say, you gotta think about it like this, right? Sword comes out, YRC comes out, you have the guaranteed offense either way, and the part of the mix hasn't even come out yet. Really smart setup designed by Ditto.
You know, that's on me. That's on me, everyone.
Oh my God!
I spurred that. You know, I lit the sparks for Avian there. Allow me to back that up at least until the end of this set, because we got Wild Assaults on deck. We got pressure, guard crushes, mixed into the corner. You can't block the flips, and you can't stop the red dip. He's on the way.
Oh my God, that's 60%.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, just picks up with a throw. ApologyMan, you can have one more deflect shield, and there it is, but it's not going to be enough less. Hold on. You get to that 50% tension, suddenly things get a lot scarier.
Oh my goodness. Wait, this could be no super. I kind of see the vision, 100 meters. Oh my goodness. Oh, we are flying out of the way. Oh, the deflect shield's out, doesn't get the throw.
Yeah, it was a nice reaction to try there, but, you know, ultimately not going anywhere.
Oh, no!
Finds the gap with the Rekka and crushes it down. You know what? Fair enough. But what we do get to watch, of course, is Nubenheimer versus ApologyMan, and you're just trying to start off like that? We're just trying to do it to you from the jump. Nubenheimer's ready to play, but ApologyMan is playing a little bit better of a game right now. Get the overhead going. Afro on fire. Oh, ducks the JK there.
Okay. So I don't think that they can hear me. So I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent. I'm really upset because we literally went over this. The main way they're supposed to hit pot is with JD Fuzzy, and he tried to go for the JK. Didn't end up finding it. Finds his way out of the corner. ApologyMan has to go for the burst. A burst very, very quickly exchanged back from Nubenheimer. But now there's 100 meters of Dave. Runs right into the Gigantorkai, excuse me. Oh my goodness, we have got the spaghetti on deck. Hope you brought the meat sauce.
Oh, absolutely. It's spaghetti, but if Nubenheimer still gets a better end of that situation, teleports, hits the super, Nubenheimer drops the combo. Both of them are just playing a scrappy, guilty gear drive, and I love to see it. Man grab. We've seen this situation once before. Nubenheimer, can you block your way out a second time? Looking fine, looking fine.
Oh my gosh, the Afro just barely igniting in time to save Nubenheimer from much more damage than this.
What can we do though? Oh, I like the low crush there, just trying to call out Crawl, see if you can catch anything. ApologyMan with so much meter, but where do you find the time to spend it? ERC in to just cycle the wall break is a great way to do it. No super though. ApologyMan with a BRC forward? No, holds ground. The patience. Oh,
honestly, I like that. Getting a chance to use a super PRC later on, use a YRC, especially against Potemkin where you have those really dominating offensive options. You're going to need that meter to get out of those tight jams. So ApologyMan, I think, played that situation out. This is how I would have as well.
Yeah, backdash getting called out there.
Oh my goodness, whip punish.
The impact. Yup, pull him in, knock it back out of the park. Now, what do you got? You're going to have to find your way in. Burst. You get a little bit of HP back for that burst, ApologyMan. Grabbing a snack and all the way to go. But unfortunately, there's about to be a lot of red on your screen. Can we see the HPV? No! Gigantorkai comes out instead to try to recover the situation.
There will be a Scarecrow PRC. We all knew it. And gets the combo with the bomb as well.
Oh my gosh, it's so refined.
HPV follows him up.
Yeah, but only a couple hits there. Nothing you can quite write home about.
It's so crazy. You literally, you can't throw an item at all. Gets the mix. What a scenario. Tries to go for the armored pop buster. Not going to be enough. An ApologyMan is going to go ahead and take game number 1.
And both of them are just kind of very different reactions. Nubenheimer shakes his head, puts a hand to the temple. Even ApologyMan kind of gave a, jeez, all right, I guess. That's a hell of a game 1 to start off on. And you know it's
oh my gosh, tried to go for it again. I mean, at this point, you can see they're both smiling. This is very clearly the 4 fun gamers right now.
Oh yeah, it's all gonna be a good time. Max finds it there, tries another pop buster on wake up. Nubenheimer is playing a different game. Oh, finally finds out there with a 6B. There we go, goes for the command grab this time. Are we going for a second one? It might just work, but not quite.
Oh my gosh, that's for sure gonna kill unless ApologyMan spends the burst, which he does there. Maybe things will get a chance to bring it back, especially with a round win, which is looking incredibly likely at this point.
Yeah, Nubenheimer not quite ready for the scarecrow there.
Oh my god.
Oh
no.
So refined on dealing with those items with Flick. His timings have been on twice now in this set. And it's going to net Nubenheimer around on the board. And ApologyMan with not a little bit left to go before Deflect Shield comes out. This could get really scary really fast.
Goodness, look at that half HP already. Looking like we could see a little bit more, but misses both times. Crawls underneath the flick. Have to see what ApologyMan is going to do with it. It's looking like not too much.
Yeah, ApologyMan, I feel like kind of just got away with murder there. Nubenheimer thought the situation was too good to be true. And just flubs 2.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that should do it though. Yeah, one more button and we'll tap that one in. Nubenheimer, yeah, I was going to say, you can shake your head at that one. It's okay. Because you recognize, oh, you don't have to flex shield. I have ways. I got the money counter hit that I want. It slightly slipped through your fingers, but getting the win, I feel like, as a player, always puts a little bit of wind back in your sails, right? Is when you're like, oh, I'm playing really shaky, but I got the win. Let me take a moment to just be like, everything's okay. Let me breathe. Let my shoulders go down back a little bit.
So far, though, I mean, I feel like ApologyMan is definitely, he's so strong in, these, really close, these Game 5 scenarios, so losing the first couple, I really still wouldn't even be, I really wouldn't be willing to call him out there or, count him out of this entire set. because it feels like as the set goes on, he just gets like exponentially strong.
Absolutely not. The bomb pushing you back in. Getting a little bit of risk gauge going here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Numenheimer. This looks like you know, that always looks like in Third Strike when you're farming out for meter. You know, you're just like, I'm just pushing buttons over here.
So normal down from full screen. What an unlucky bounce. Allows Numenheimer to get this offense started. Has to spend that burst in order to try to stifle the momentum. This is going to be enough, though. It's not looking like it.
ApologyMan getting out of there. He said there's way too much on the bottom half of that screen. I'm not going anywhere near that. PRC, just in case there was a burst opportunity for Numenheimer, he's going to hold on to it for a rainy day. Oh my goodness.
Not what you want to see. Oh my goodness. Doesn't have enough. Already spent some of that meter. Not quite be able to kill.
No, not quite. Tried to leave timing in there for a deflect shield. Still waiting.
Oh! It's still not going to connect. Faust is so bad.
The 4-leaf clover just a little bit in front, but Potemkin said, "I don't want to step on that. That's a lucky charm right there," and it just pays dividends for Numenheimer. That ApologyMan whips out there the 2D, just like finding a weird anti-air counter hit, but we're already back in the loving arms of Potemkin, and this might just be death. Faust does not have a lot of HP.
Oh my gosh! It feels like that blocked super just took the wind out of ApologyMan's sails and put it right into Numenheimer's. Look at the damage on that last combo. That man is still shaking his head. Literally cannot believe that was too slow in order to counter a flick.
It don't clash, nothing. It just didn't reach, which is
insane.
I mean, hey, I appreciate anyone who has a good bit of character loyalty, but sometimes you see the gap, you see the difference. Either way, though, letting some slide heads rip, finding an overhead, that big jumping haymaker from Numenheimer. Goes for a white wild assault there, not even charging it to get extra distance going. Oh, the golf swing. Honestly, avoiding the Afro timer is generally really good for Numenheimer here. You can't, like, he's been blocking the situation out, but you don't
Oh my
really
whip punish. And gets the confirm as well. Not going to quite be enough in regards to allowing ApologyMan to go ahead, try to get out of the way.
Yeah, tried to get the BRC forward into the command grab, gonna stuff it out. ApologyMan, BRC of his own to try to get some mix going.
Oh, the whip punish once again, just saying. We cannot keep whipping these buttons with full screen. Oh, actually allows ApologyMan some time to air dodge, is what I would say. Numenheimer recovers just in time. Now has to eat one more mix-up. Gets hit. And now it's set point for Numenheimer, trying to advance the grand finals.
Numenheimer made such good use of that Gigantic Kai. I love that ApologyMan laughs every time he gets run up throw off the round start. Because he said, oh, you went for Bot Buster like twice in a row, 3 times, none of it worked. Allow me to just punish you only for doing that.
Yep.
But unfortunately, you're going to need to punish a bit more because Numenheimer has your back against the wall here. Mix, mix, mix.
I've seen a very disproportionate amount of punish indicators from the UI say round wins, I feel like. I feel like this is not very... I feel like I'm not seeing very similar reward. It's not good.
No, not quite. Oh, slight flub there.
Oh, kill, please!
Dead.
Yes! No! Mount is so bad!